Okay, guys, we're here with some Mono Red Prowess today. This deck recently won the Modern Challenge on Saturday this weekend, 8-round tournament. And I feel like this deck has the potential to do well with White Green Heliod on the decline and some other Prowess strategies coming up, as this deck is fairly good in the Prowess mirrors, as you have a lot of grindy elements to it and a lot of good removal spells to deal with their creatures. So we're going to be trying this deck out, 4 Blood Moon, 4 Season Pyro, 4 bonecrusher, 4 Light Up the Stage. We're also using Obosh as our companion. We've got some good removal spells: Flame Slash, Bolt, Dart, Firebolt, and our Prowess creatures Swift Soul Scar, and the Singleton Blister Coil Weird. Out of the board, Rampaging Ferocidon for Heliod, Cosmic's turn for the pro-red creatures like Core Firewalker and Warrior Champion, Pillage for Eldrazi Tron, killing their chalice as well as their lands, and Relic of Progenitus as our Graveyard Hate. Let's get into it. Reveal our companion, and move in. This hand is not very good. I'm gonna mulligan it. Really wanted like a Prowess creature. Keep this hand. I'm going to ditch a Dart, I think. I feel like we don't have enough resources to use the Dart effectively. I'm Apache Steakhouse. I think I'm just gonna bonecrusher giant them. Although we could be punished if they're on something like spirits. But I feel like they're on control with just Flooded Strand Pass. Yeah, I'm not Omega Lol. Why are you Omega Lolling me? Why am I being Omega Lolled? Crater Dome. Botanical Sanctum. Oh. Okay. This is what's happening to us. I see. I think I'm just gonna play down the Bonecrusher Giant here. If they block, then I think that's fine for us. I think we want to get like aggressive with our creatures here, and then like next turn we can double rule spell them. My hand seems pretty good right now, I'd say. Check the stir. Maybe I should have just firebolted this main phase. I think I'm just gonna firebolt it now. Should have firebolted it main phase, I think. A slight mistake there. I mean, I'm pretty happy to play against fish because I don't see myself losing against them. Cosmic's turn seems fine. Blood Moon seems pretty bad. Though it does have some to give here because they are playing blue-green, so I'll keep in 2. I think it's better than Ferocidon, though I could be wrong. Actually, this card seems a lot more consistent than Blood Moon. Although Blood Moon does have cheese. Aren't you the real fish? Yeah, I mean, I guess not doing it lost me a damage, but doing it makes it so that there's no chance they double block. But I guess if they're not blocking the previous turn, they're almost never double blocking, right? Put in the moon. Yeah. I mean, so the idea is that I can either play to moon, killing their, making it so their mana doesn't work, which seems a little ambitious to me. Or we can play to card like Pillage, killing moons, potentially mana screwing them, although unlikely. Or we can play to something like Ferocidon, playing towards our Delver plan. I forgot about that card. We'll be honest, I forgot about that card out of their deck. Now I like Pillage a lot more, let me tell you. Can't actually use this Bonecrusher Giant because they'll just Curse Catcher it, It's kind of a problem. Let's see what deck. Yeah, Dredge. Some prowess strategies, although not many. Yeah, I don't think I want to cast my bonecrusher giant right now. I'll cast it main phase now, I think, though. To make it so they don't like get their creatures too big enough where this doesn't work. Yeah, now that I realize they have Chalice, I should be bringing in Pillage. But I want to do that so that they can't Curse Catcher it. Their guys aren't going to be big enough where I can't kill them. Without Season Power. Yeah, the thing is, without Season Pyromancer, I think the deck is significantly worse. I should have Firebolted there, main phase, I think, and then attack for 2. Going super wide here isn't bad, as well as like developing our mana a bit more. If we can find like Blast Zone, Blast Zone some of this down, it's like really good for us. Can't attack them bonecrusher because they have the Curse Catcher to get us. Okay. Still don't really have that good of blocks, so that's good for us. Or not blocks, I mean attacks. It's a free attack. Well, no, because of the Curse Catcher. That's why it's not a free attack. They can just sack, and like all their blocks are good. I guess I'll just keep Season Pyromancing. I want to find Blast Zone. Did not find a land there, unfortunately. Finding land there also allows us to like play Bonecrusher Giant, which I really like. Or put Obosh to the hand. I mean, as soon as they find Spreading Seas, the game's over, but hopefully they don't find Spreading Seas. I'm trying to hit a land drop here. Put Obosh to the hand. Did not find a land drop. That kind of sucks for me. I could just attack with this, but I think that's kind of bad. So I have to use a lot. I kind of have to lose a land, which I'm not the biggest fan of. There's something to do, though. It does kill one of their guys, but they're probably just going to use the Curse Catcher. Then, yeah, I think actually I like attacking now that I think about it a bit more. Because if they don't block, then I can just light up the stage, and I think that's good for me. Just all my creatures. Who knows? Yeah, I don't want to use the dart here because then my light up the stage gets countered by this. Which they may not do, but I'd rather not get countered. Still can't find a Blast Zone. I have 3 Blast Zones. I'm looking to find them. I'm just going to throw out these darts so that they're in the yard so that I can use them later for the Blister Coil Weird if I need to. Because I have basically what I want to do with my mana for the next turn anyways. Trickster. Yeah, that's fair. Not sure why they would go after that one when I can untap it pretty easily. I think I want to bring this to my hand. If I had 1 more mana, I would have played the Bonecrusher Giant out. And then there's a potential to draw land plus play out Obosh in the same turn, but for code, I don't support my LGS. Standard players, you want to play modern. Yeah. Oh, if you're talking about like the Mono Red Prowess, I forgot about the other Mono Red Prowess deck. You just play with like Bedlam Revelers. That deck is like playable, I guess. Titan Shift. I think Titan Shift's not awful. It's like tier 2. I'm gonna play this, wait a turn, see if they have Dismember or something for it. Deals me 2 damage, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. It's still dead to a Spreading Seeds, of course. I just love to draw Blast Zone. That would make things a lot easier for me. I want to play around to Dismember for at least a turn. Okay, I'll attack with Rampaging Ferocidon because I feel like that's like my worst card here. And like it'll at least trade for something. And if they dismember the Obosh, then we know that it won't be good. How's it going, Dust Up? Okay, they let it go. That bonecrusher. That's the turn. Yeah, I could have attacked Blister Coil Weird there as well, but I'll just test the waters. Attack with just these two and see what happens. I want to be like pretty cautious with my Obosh because I really feel like they've got an answer to it. I've got enough to make this like a real block, and we have the Bonecrusher Giant as well to make it so things work out well for us. I wonder what year is this. Let's do this. I think we can pass priority here, see what they do. Trickster. Trickster the Obosh. Okay. So now I can stomp here. Still kill the Curse Catcher. So ended up working out for us there. That's what they showed me as the way to deal with Obosh. Probably going to be attacking with more guys next turn. We don't have Dismember. Type on Mage. Okay. That's fine. Because now their guys are like 4/4s, so I can kind of attack these Seasoned Pyromancers. Because I can also turn them into... I guess I actually can't because these are all 5/5s. Never mind. It doesn't quite work. Yeah, I can't actually attack with these because these are all 5/5s. I'll play Ferocidon. I think we can get a pretty big attack in one of these turns. It's like kind of weird. Their guys are like slightly too big and we haven't found a Blast Zone to like absolutely demolish them on the board. Guess there's still no real reason to attack. We could attack Frost on the Seasoned Pyros, but that like wouldn't quite work for us, I think. They got this, so they can start playing their ones. Well, they take 2 for that. That's something for us. I'll definitely play light stage. Try to find our blast zone. No blast zone. We do find a bonecrusher giant. Which I think allows us to start attacking in a bit over the next couple turns. Like keeping out the rampaging Frostodon while they're playing out creatures, it seems. Alright, yep, take 2. Blast zone. Another one. Okay. Guess I'll attack with 1. We have the bonecrusher giant to make it so if they have another way to deal with this. I'm gonna find spots still. Obviously, they can draw some stuff. Take that. Oh, I should have put the command speaker first. Stomp them. This game would have been a lot easier, you know, if they didn't have this chalice on one, let me tell you. I guess they can't. They're actually spreading seas doesn't do anything because we have these darts. We can just always sack them out and may have a lethal attack here. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. If they have like one, they have like an Aether Ghost, kind of like a disaster. Like if they have any way to interact, it's like a disaster for us. Not the biggest fan of playing in 2, especially when they can't really play much more creatures because of the Frostodon. That's the card I was looking for. I'll just wait to take it up to 2, and if they spreading sees us, then I can just crack it, take out the 1s, which is still going to be good enough for us. And that's not for my playlist. Let's see what you got, Sauce. I feel like the song's not that great. Sauce, I'm gonna be honest. Lose your old board? Okay, GG's. Finally found my blast zone. Possibly could have had ways to like win earlier, but I feel like we couldn't realistically lose, so I think it was fun. Found zone, yeah. Maybe played a bit too scared there, but I think it's fine. That's just me, I saw it in. I like Gautier. I like that Gautier song, but you know. Yeah, I mean, drawing those seasoned pyromancers were nice, to say the least. Especially when we had 0 answers to Chalice on one and they had me. let's continue. Basically impossible for fish. Yeah, it's pretty damn bad. I forgot about Chalice. I had no answer to Chalice and still won somehow. Yeah, I'd like to have a more balanced hand when we're in the dark. Hand like kind of sucks, but I'm gonna keep it anyways. Yikes! Don't know what to mulligan here. See if we can find any info on our opponent. Zeratool_JF Tournament finishes back in 2019 with some blue-red garbage deck. Ditch the Blood Moon. We'll see if we get punished or not. Oh, rewarded when they're going basic forest first. I like that we were rewarded for getting rid of our Blood Moon. I'm glad we mulliganed the first hand. Arboreal Grazer. Playing against Titan. Well, now I'm not happy that I got rid of it. Wish I would have kept the Blood Moon, guys. Wish I would have kept the Blood Moon. Yeah. Punished. Punished. Oh, not punished. I don't want to use the Flame Slash on this Grazer. I want to use it on the Dread. Well, now it looks like we're just humongous brains. Pull me under, nothing. Azusa. That's no fun. Play bounce land so I can bonecrusher giant. Perfect. Or positive visualization. Okay, land. Land. Not a land. Feels bad. Oh, Aspiring Spike, thank you for the raid. I feel like this is an early end for you. Maybe you just had the regular, or had something going on, or maybe just an early end. But thank you. I appreciate Spike. Now with the power of Spike's raid here, with the power of Doomwake sub, stuff to do. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, everyone has real things to do. With all of these things coming together, all of them, it's perfect timing. It is perfect timing. Us to draw land. We're going to draw land. It's within our abilities. It's within a realm of possibility because it's reality. And my reality is I'm going to draw the land right now. Watch. Reality sucks. I hate reality. Why do we live in this reality where I don't draw the land? Unbelievable. SMH my head. Okay, Sauce. We're ruining the Spike raid, but, you know, that's what you give the money for. Yeah, we're passing the turn. Still potentially in a reasonable spot here. If we can Blood Moon the next turn. Let's skip Song Hands. This such. And they played Forest. Okay. Not dead out of there. Obosh postmodern. Everything but the season pyromancers. Oh yeah. Now, okay. I said that we needed to draw the land last turn, but you know, that was the bait. That was the bait, you know. 4 turns, I haven't drawn a land. You know, 4 turns. It's very reasonable for us to draw land this turn, right? It has to be. It has to be. Land. There we go. Now we can see. Don't cast any spells for 5 turns, you're good to go. Easy game, guys. You know, you just gotta know, you know. You just gotta know. You just gotta know. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Literally unwatchable. Okay. Perfect time. Now actually that we got this raid. Talk about. There's something I wanted to talk about. It was I like tweeted out. It's like yesterday or someday, I can't even remember. I want to hit a land drop here. I kind of like these flame slashes, so I'm going to keep them in my hand and get rid of these. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to flame slash this. Let's get that out of here. I want to talk about this. I wrote a tweet that said, if you have follow mode only on Twitch, you a bitch. And, you know, that was not in relation to any specific streamer or any specific type of stream, but it was more to the fact that when I go into streams and I see follower only mode on, and it's not like, you know, it's not like it's a big stream of like 10k plus people. You know, those I understand, you know, you almost assuredly are going to have infinite bots swarming you all the time. Also, people making like hate accounts and stuff like that. You know, it's somewhat understandable. It happens, you know? That's the way it goes. But what I'm talking about is these like 100, maybe 200 max streams, usually even less than that, having the follower only mode on. And you know, I'm like going to try and find streams that I want to go watch. Chat is almost always dead because it's follower only mode. I have to wait like 10 minutes or whatever to like follow. And you know, it's just not what you want to see. Follower notifications are worse. I'm fine with follower notifications, personally. I'm fine with those. But like, you know, it turns me off. It turns me off in the stream. And you know, that's all I wanted to say. And people took it like I was coming from a privileged position, like I cannot believe you said this. And you know, maybe it was perceived wrong, and you know, maybe I was in the wrong. Maybe I'm in the wrong for saying something like this. Okay. Let's attack with all, see where we're at. See what they want to do with this Dryad. Well, actually they can't, if they block anything, they just die to their Summer's Pact. So actually, I want them to block. This is perfect. They're now dead to the onboard. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. Opponent dead to the onboard. Love to see it. Summer's Pact. It's so dumb. But like, you know, kind of enjoying streaming the first time. Yeah, that's basically, I mean, maybe I should have, it's Twitter. Someone actually posted this, which I literally forgot that I tweeted. It was a perfect summarization of like how I kind of felt about it. Let me see if I can find it. It was this was part of it. It was this image right here. Let me sideboard real quick. Dart is like both great and awful because Dart allows you to have like some quick kills. Kind of sucks too. Same with Firebolt. I might just take out Firebolt here. Yeah, that's the answer. Let me try something like this actually. Try this. But it's this picture. I literally forgot that I tweeted this out like in January. And when I read this, I was like, oh, maybe this is what I was just trying to do. It seems like people still can't comprehend outrage, hot takes, clickbait, just paying people in general to see future content. And then when I got, like, because I didn't expect people to, like, be up in arms about it. And then I read that, and I was like, oh, maybe I should have just been baiting people in the first place. Full of energy. Yep. Okay. I think the bring to light decks. I think the bring to light decks are fine. But so, also, well, wait, let's say that. I should just put that in my like pinned tweet at this point, because I literally realize like every time I try to post just like anything regular, I'm just like no likes, no comments, whatever, and then I post something like that, or I post something that like obviously is something that is more towards one way or the other, you know, a decisive opinion. People no go on that. Oh, that's why it's so full of beans. Damn, I gotta be edgy. I mean, it's literally like the best way. Do something that is anywhat decisive, and that's how you farm the clicks, right? Pure buffoon. Like what I did before, like when I originally like grew my Twitter from like a couple hundred followers to like 1K, 2K. I mean, the first thing I did was win tournaments. That was definitely the preferred method. Just win big tournaments and people will follow you. What grinds my gears? No, but the second thing you can do, you know, is just like take something you see on Twitter and go like, okay, how do I make this into something like anywhat controversial? Or is this anywhere controversial in a way? And then write like some cryptic tweet that like most people that read it like understand what you're saying, but usually the person that you're writing about doesn't, and then you're good to go. But like most Twitter posts that do well are like very obvious baiting. In some way, I think at least. I'm gonna light up the stage here, try to hit a land drop. Because if I hit double land, I'm fine taking the loss on like potentially like a point of damage. Actually, no, I just want to play the Soul Skirmish anyways. But I want to do this before playing a land because I could hit double land here. Didn't hit double land. I should have played Swiss Spear there actually. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. If I draw a land, I'm slamming Blood Moon. So I should have just played Swiss Spear there. Now I'm gonna like lose the Swiss Spear. And obviously, if I don't hit the land, I'm like kind of in a bad spot anyways. So it's like I'm fine playing towards trying to hit the land drop. You're in the wrong place. I needed to stop the weeb stuff. I was listening to this. I was listening to this playlist. And the second line of the stage guaranteed Blood Moon anyways. I was waiting to turn on right. I probably should have played the second line of the stage, because playing a Blood Moon on the board was just so good. But I mean, obviously we hit anyways, so it doesn't matter. But I should have played the Swiss Spear. That was just like, I think if I'm not playing the second line of the stage, I should be playing the Swiss Spear. Like, obviously it looks like, oh, you want to play the Soul Scar Mage because it doesn't have haste, so you want it to like set up for the next turn. But then you realize, oh, I'm an idiot. Do you know how light up the stage works? Blood player shouldn't be optimizing for it if you don't hit. Yeah. But I should be, if I think optimizing, like if I'm not going to let the stage to just guarantee the third land drop, then I should be playing towards like not hitting the third land drop. I was gonna sneeze, I still may sneeze, but thank you for the sub. Damn, I appreciate it. Dance the Night Away, Van Halen. Okay, I got you. Usually I'm used to just dance. Oh, that is a Twice song. Van Halen. Forgot about that Twice song. I guess I'll kill this. If they get underneath the Blood Moon. Don't really need to sack for the dart. It's kind of a kid. No. YouTube title for the next video: Huge Naturals. Hopefully. That is lethal. I guess the flashback the dart was lethal anyways. Now this is very lethal. Keep the standing against the quad moon deck. I have no idea. What? Okay. Okay then, Moto. I don't understand why I'm getting error reports, but I guess let's see all in days. Can we get back? Can I get back to my league? It's like if I wasn't 2-0, I'd be pissed. I haven't gotten those in a very long time. Today's the day. Yeah, I haven't gotten something like that in a long time. I have not gotten one of those in a long time. I'm still on 0 trophies. These people play like... I mean, the people who are, I think... I actually know like most of these people at the top, and I think they play way too much. Overlay. Streamlabs OBS. Huh. I use Streamlabs OBS. I don't have any overlays downloaded. I made this overlay myself. It's not much of an overlay as it is. This hand's a little bit on the weaker side, but it works. Did I get the win? Yeah, I know. I still won. This it's made with like the Streamlabs OBS chat function. This is a picture of Card Hoarder, and then I overlaid 3 or 4 black boxes on top of each other of just a picture of just blank blackness to put my camera and my chat over. And that's my overlay. There you go. I mean, Magic Twitter is just... If you want to do well in Magic Twitter, complain. Playing probably against Storm. It's not a great matchup for us. I'm dedicated to get 30 trophies. I mean, both have to run hot. Usually play like the same deck for a bit. Oh, I guess we're not. Okay. Well, I guess we'll bonecrusher them. They can't flash back the dart because they don't have a mountain, so they have to use mutagenic growth if they want to save this, which I'm fine with as well. I want to do this on my main phase. Yeah, but I think, like, the best way to like farm Magic Twitter is literally just like make broad statements, usually about how bad Wizards of the Coast is at certain things. That's how to win at Magic Twitter most of the time, or Commander, both of those, or be like a known big pro player. Like those are your. There's a couple different ways you can do it. Those are the ways. I mean, if you want to break like 10K, those are the ways that you got to do it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to make money in Magic, Commander. It's all about Commander, man. Commander's where the money is. You do not want to cater towards competitive people. Commander is where it's at. Commander, man. Think about Commander. People don't know. People don't know the money Commander things. I saw... Okay. This is how I knew. This is how I knew. I was watching old SCG videos. I was watching old SCG coverage. And then I went like, you know, what are like the most popular SCG coverage, like videos? So I can just go look at them that are most popular. You know what I saw when I went to SCG most popular? Commander, 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 Commander. Oh, Commander, Commander, Commander. And then one Commander, Commander, Commander. Okay, one Commander, Commander, Commander. Oh, Commander, Commander. Yeah. Yeah. Commander. It's all about Commander, boys. It's all about Commander, boys. Don't ever be tricked otherwise. Commander's where the money's at, boys. Game nights. I mean, I love when I used to play Commander with friends. It was a great time. I found it very fun. Basically, just like fuck around for a while. And you just like it. It is not actually like playing Magic. Basically, Magic is just like happens to be there while you're just fucking around and talking. Basically. So, like, it's kind of like cubing. Like, I mean, I like playing cube and I like the games, but it's more about, like, hanging out with people and talking to them and stuff. It's not as much about other things. The worst experience in the world. Or it wasn't the worst experience in the world. I mean, the thing is, if you have a commander deck that is not on the same power level as the other commander decks people are playing, awful experience. It's basically like showing up to like a GP and you bring like a precon deck. Like you're just gonna have a horrid experience. If they want to mutagenic growth, that's fine. Soulscar Mage out. More games. Have fun. And with randos and LGS. Yeah, I would never want to play with like random people. And the cells are awful. Some commander games I've had a lot of fun in. Like in the games themselves, like they're somewhat complicated. Usually this is in 1v1 commander. I used to play a lot of 1v1 commander on Moto because of the challenges. I'd play it like every single week. Play this out. Probably have Vapor Snag. If they have Vapor Snag, I can do some stuff with Dart. This is the name of your stand-up. I tried playing... One time, I literally got sucked into this. I don't know how I got sucked into this. Like, a 8-person, like, free-for-all, half people playing Commander, Standard, and, like, Modern decks. Literal worst experience of my life. Like, so awful. And I realized, I was playing Twin. I just went like, okay, yeah, Twin, I leave. Like, I win. Okay, you guys can play. I just, like, left. I don't know how I got scammed into playing that. It was straight awful. Sure, that's fine. So yeah, I'm fine trading off here. It looks like stupid, but I think this is fine. Like, they don't really have good answers to Obosh. And we have, like, Blast Zone, so I think it's fine. And if 3 people tutor every turn cycle, 100 card decks, yeah. Just broken card, yeah. Lots of Lyris getting banned as companion. I'm always playing against him. I mean, I would just like Lyris to just not be a card, basically at all. I mean, the companion mechanic, I would love if that just didn't exist at all. MGG ever, hands down, was Commander Fest. Throne. Yeah, no, I mean, I can understand why people like it. It's a very casual environment. But I don't think it would be something I'd want to play with like random people. Blood Moon's pretty bad. Kozilek's turn kind of sucks too. All my cards kind of suck against them, at least in the sideboard. My main deck cards I love, like Flame Slash is great. Okay, I'm gonna retweet it. Well, the thing is, I think Luris is bad. Largely unfun. Blood Moon stops like blue cards, and they even have more blue cards with expressive duration. Maybe I actually like want Blood Moon if I can like somehow get the game to a point where I'm controlling it down and then Blood Moon them, and they're kind of hard to cast blue spells. I'm gonna try this just like no sideboarding out of them. Different. Same way people attending an event. Just play modern, whatnot, at GP. Well, yes, yeah. I mean, like, as a spiky player, I play competitively. It's sort of like Legacy. Yeah. I mean, I think, like, competitive 1v1 Commander is, like, kind of fun. It's, like, super degenerate, but it's kind of fun. But it's, like, not something I'd want to do a lot of. It's something I'd do to, like, break up, like, doing other things. Kind of like why I like playing Vintage. Like, I don't play it very much. But when I do, it breaks up what is, like, what I usually do in other formats. It's probably why I like Vintage and Legacy a lot. Because I don't play them very much. And when I do play them, it's like, oh, it's breath of fresh air. I get to do these things that I've liked doing in the past. And get to, you know, mess around with these things. These casters without paying extra mana. Yeah, I mean, my problem with Luris is that games are like the same a lot of the time, and you have Luris in your deck. And you don't want games of Magic to all homogenize to be kind of the same. Like, usually in a lot of matches, like, okay, we're playing to this card that's in their deck, like, if they don't draw it, then we get to have this, like, interesting back and forth, and, like, maybe this card is, like, their trump card that is really hard to beat, but it's not, like, guaranteed to like, happen, so we get to have this back and forth, potentially. But then there's, like, something like Luris that's a companion. It's always going to be there, it's always looming over you. I want to save this Flame Slash for the 3/3 guy. Just Earl, you only put it in your hand when you actually want to. Deck properly. Yeah, that's kind of true. I'm having to use Bolt on my guy is actually really nice. I mean, obviously I'm not going to use bonecrusher on their Soulscar when they have mana open. They drew the trump card. I mean, I'm much more fine with that because it makes it so games are not incredibly similar to each other. It's like, you know how the games are going to play out to an extent, but they usually get to that point in different ways, and they like, okay, they don't necessarily draw this card, and we get to have this, like, interesting game where we're trying to play towards it or these other things. But with Luris, you're all like, if you're in a Luris mirror, you're always playing to the Luris. Like, it's always going to happen. The Luris is always going to be there. It's a guarantee. It's a guaranteed going to be a part of every single game. I'm just going to play out Bonecrusher Giant here. I don't know. Personally, I don't find it as fun as, like, playing without companions. Manamorphose? Yuck. I mean, we have a lot of damage we can put into the Sprite Dragons, so it's not the end of the world. but they can do a lot here. Maybe I'm just supposed to leave up Stomp, but like I feel like that's incorrect. This is a problem. Yeah. Wow, okay. This is a problem. My opponent's hand happened to be very, very, very good here. Yikes. It's a lot of damage here. And if they have mutagenic growth, we lose this game. Oh, they don't have that. Actually, we can beat mutagenic growth now. Thank God. Thank the Lord. I'm just gonna do this main phase, make so they have to use the dart. Less damage than I have to deal with. Yeah. Is Zerda actually still banned in Legacy? I didn't know Zerda was actually banned in Legacy as a companion. Or just, banned. Yeah, no, you could very easily just support Delver mana base where you just get rid of your 2 Delve spells and just put Luris in. And that is not something I want to see. Oh, they decided to let it go. That Reveler in their hand, yikes. Now they've got double dart. Okay, I guess that's the punish. My opponent's hand was pretty insane. Pretty insane hand. I thought my hand was good. Wasn't even close to as good as theirs. I'm gonna attack with bonecrusher giant. I think I'm in such a bad spot right now. I need to hope that they're not going to block the Reveler. They went for it, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, we're just not beating like 3 cards plus a double dart unless we like start getting something going with this. Okay, I just need to dodge triple Manamorphose this time. This hand kind of sucks, but I'm going to keep it regardless. No, I think Luris would be like good enough where a bunch of people just like start playing it. Probably put it in here. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Hey, that's good for me. Like, them doing that instead of playing a threat is really good when I have no, like, removal spells. The bobble delver trick. Yep. I was hoping to not see that. If we find, like, any spell, yeah, that's great for me, actually. Because I have Soul Scar Mage out, guarantees that this is just gonna die. I love Freebird. Love a dart me. Like that. Okay, that's fair. If I just like attacked, what's the chances they would let me? Oh, that makes things easier for me. I was like, what's the chances if I don't like have anything and I attack, they just like block? This makes it so much easier for me. Soulscar Mage makes my life so easy. I love Soulscar Mage in the mirrors. It's so good. Let's go and Prowess or Soulscar Mage, yeah. I mean, this card is also like pretty insane-o in the Prowess mirrors, I think. But you know, also like basically any 2-for-1s are like insane. This card obviously makes things a lot easier for you in a lot of spots, so. And Soulscar Mage. I mean, Lumimancer is better than Soulscar Mage in certain matchups, like against Tron. I would love to have Lumimancer. Against like Storm, love to have Lumimancer. Like, obviously in the matches where you need race, Lumimancer is nuts though. Soulscar Mage looks a lot better in a lot of other matchups though. This makes things a bit more difficult for me. Just gonna stomp here and then like start light at the staging. Down to 2 cards in hand. It's not that many. Always yield. What's special about today? I just put it in the title. Today's the day. Oof. It's a lot of mana to use those spells. Yeah, I'm not attacking with this. Save it, right? Yeah. There's no way to save it once it gets to your turn. Opponent says GG's. I'll hit him with GG's back. Yep. Showing the quad bonecrusher, pretty good. I'm gonna go pee and I'll be right back. Also refill my water bottles, so it may take me a bit. Yep. Took a bit too long to refill my water bottles though. Oh, microwave ovens, custom kitchens delivery. Have to move these refrigerators. Just count the TV. Song once it started. Yeah, I really like this song. That part is not so great. That part not so great. refrigerators. We got to move these skeletons. Man, I bought these options on AMD. For anyone who doesn't know what option is, I would look it up. But basically, very, very volatile instruments using to trade stuff. But I bought them. I haven't bought options in a long time. Where's the dream done? Okay. I haven't bought options in a long time. And, you know, I was down like 40% on them, 30, 40% at one point. But now, I'm up like 35% on them. It's, whew, feels good, man. This is the day. I have not. Carboni. Or sell options. I mean, selling options is just like way better. Like, if you gotta sell like covered calls or like covered puts, it's like printing money. If you're on top of it, at least. 17 rounds, 3 blast zones. I like blast zone in the main deck because it makes it so I don't have to play it in the sideboard, and I don't think you realistically need the like cycle lands. Most games. I think I'm just going to attack here and then light up the stage. Just using the weeklies. Yeah, no, I mean, like, weekly cover calls are great. I used to run them on AMD, of all things, and made a lot of money on them. And then I also lost a lot of money on them. Or lost a lot of potential money, I guess you could say. Move your birthday tomorrow so my resub has more value. Well, it's not actually my birthday today. My birthday is in July. Next time it's my birthday. I think the last time I did a stream where I woke up for the Pauper event at 2 a.m. and played all the way up to the Vintage event. And I streamed for like 10 and a half hours, something like that. 5-6, damn. It's a big boy. Could dart here and then bonecrusher it. Right, it'd be 3, yeah. I'm fine with that, I think. I'm getting canceled. I wonder where the guy tried to cancel you for saying slurs. No, that was the Vintage event. Big difference. And I mean, you know, take what you will when you say slurs. I feel like that has a much more negative connotation than the word that I said. Faust, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. When I think of slurs, I think of something like along the lines of the N-word, the F-word. Words with much higher magnitude than what I said. I think using the word slur is very not correct in the word that I said. I learned better too. Yes, sure. I mean, if they... Wow, I did not expect Scourge here. That turns my plans completely differently here. What's your thoughts on E-Tron right now? This prowess shit? I think E-Tron's good. It's the deck that I'm playing in competitive events right now. Yuck. I think I have to play Seasoned Pyromancer here and lose out on the value of that Light at the Stage. This is like... Light at the Stage is a great card, obviously, but some times it gets like really complicated with how you have to play it. It becomes like a liability almost. Yes, sir. Yes. I'm going to go back to my other playlist. It is the R word. It has starts with an R and ends with a D. Yeah, starts with an R, ends with a D. Fatal push too. Yikes. I think I have to do this, unfortunately. Redacted. Well, the problem with saying it is a slur is there is a very clear connotation to the word slur, I believe, in which they believe you are using what's the word? What's the word that I should use for this? It carries much more weight to it. But maybe I'm incorrect. More harmful. Yes. There's certain things that come to mind when you say slur, and that is not a word that would come to mind, at least for me, when I think of slur. But maybe I'm incorrect and should be thinking about it differently. I'm super dead here. Maybe not. There's that glands carry more weight than others. Probably more disingenuous use, yeah. If you determine how much weight a slur carries. Well, the problem is then who does have that weight. Well, I may be able to win this game. It's a complicated conversation that I probably should not be having or be considered a person to comment on. Pretty sure reviewers seem to be okay with it. It's pretty ingrained within, I guess, what you could consider gamer culture, the word. Bolt here is now. Oh, didn't draw it. Block here, and die. Yeah, actually, I'd Firebolt is out as well. Do I have a Firebolt in my yard, actually? No, I don't. If I had a Firebolt in my yard, I actually had lethal. It's close. Let's see. Bring in Relic, I guess, here. So we're against Shun Shadow. With double Swamp, I guess. Maybe double Swamp. Do I want to have Blood Moons in my deck? Play towards Blood Moons like fine-ish. What else it makes? No, I think not doing it is fine. Don't use it all day. Yep. My implication is not to necessarily not call it a slur, but to say that I said a slur and not be very specific with it is a little bit disingenuous to the fact that people don't think of that word usually when they think of the word slur. It's not what comes to their mind. They come to think of something that is much more harmful and much more historically worse, I guess. If you can make a argument for saying something is worse, better, or whatever. It's basically us arguing if a hot dog sandwich. Okay. But this conversation is kind of like, it is much more opinionated and not grounded in what I would consider like facts in which 100% of people would agree on this subject in many different, or at least 99% plus would agree on this. So it's kind of like not really something that you can say. But, you know, probably canceled myself in some way or another by trying to have this conversation let alone, you know, have an opinion on it. So that's the way it goes. Subjective, yeah. What's with long you? I mean, I guarantee you there are some people that probably heard what I said and probably disagree with it, and probably won't watch me anymore, probably will say bad things about me, but, you know, that's the way it goes. I don't know. I don't know if I can just immediately change my perspective completely based on something that happened in a quick conversation within a Twitch chat in which I have full freedom of how to speak and how to articulate myself, and they don't. So... Oh, what did they say? I didn't even get to see what they said. Let me see what they said. Is it bad? Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't time out for that, but I can see how that will be a very annoying conversation to have, especially in a Twitch chat. But it's completely reasonable time out, I think. I don't know, I'm kind of over the conversation at this point. Maybe that's toxic, though. Unless there's not, they're wrong. Yeah, I would agree with that. What you're saying? Generic term, though. Yes, but when... I mean, I'm not just thinking about racial slurs, I'm thinking about... The first two things that come to mind when someone says slur is F-word and the N-word. Those two words are immediately what comes to mind. People say the word slur. Which I think a lot of people would think the same. Where should I identify as male? Just context, you know. Yeah. You have to think about it in the context of, like... I think I'm fine attacking here. Because my opponent, they have Death Shadow, we have Blast Zone for it, so... To your slur. Okay, Benny. It is almost always a mistake. Assuming a cultural phenomenon in which at least most people I've interacted with say or think about certain things in certain ways, I think it's fair. I just realized I just didn't cast my web stage. That was pretty bad. Not play the web stage. Too engrossed within my conversation. Unfortunately. I mean, I have second blast zone, so I can pick up this to 2. What do you think? Someone uses slur very different. Yeah. Hoof to the head. Thanks for the prime. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, if you guys got Twitch primes, you know, even though we're talking about some touchy, potentially what people would consider touchy subjects, I would appreciate, you know, throw a prime my way, you know? Give me that bread. Give me the subs and all that stuff, you know? Make my day a bit better. Let's crack this. Crack this. I think I have my opponent dead here. Yeah, I expected that. That's fine. Maybe it's tomorrow. You know, work our way from touchy, interesting, potentially subject into give me money. You know, it's like the perfect ebb and flow, right? And they're just dead to my hand, so. Let's gonna make them crack the EE. And then we hit them with the cards we have in our hand. They're dead. Stop. Start. Am I from Denver? No, I'm from Oregon. From Eugene, Oregon. You know, selfless. Well, if there's any other interesting conversations you guys can start up, then it'll be perfect for me to go on segues so that, you know, keep my energy flowing, you know? Keeping the energy flowing, I mean making my throat hurt. That's, you know, same difference, right? I'll keep this hand. This hand seems reasonable, man. Coke or Pepsi? Personally, actually, I like Pepsi more. I think Keeler combo is a problem. I don't think it'll ever be banned. And now college. All 4 of your majors? God. How much debt? Crater Dumb? 50K? 100K? 200K? Is this even the most boring set ever? Nope. Most people don't remember stuff like Ixalan and some other sets as well. Like Ixalan rivals Ixalan, those sets. It's just we've had incredibly, incredibly powerful things that have broken multiple formats. Now we only have like 1 to 2 cards that are good in like Modern or other formats, so people go like, oh, it's boring. 200K? Yikes. Yeah. Instead of investing in college, I invest in the stock market. Mainly because I don't like college. Alright, this Flame Slash kills this Goyf, which is nice. Got it, boys. She's running on 40% of its stock and traded off the exchange. What do you mean? She paid my housing for next year. That's not too bad. That's in Dogecoin. It's not investing. I can gamble on Dogecoin if I wanted to. I don't really feel like doing that. Gonna attack and then light up the stage afterwards. I want to try and keep their life total somewhat intact. I guess we're doing this now, aren't we? I'll play Soul Scar Mage, I think. It doesn't love broker being some middleman that has all your info. Nope. There's 2 ways that you can do things. There's the traditional old way in which a lot of these companies didn't sell your info, or at least didn't sell in the same way that they do now. And you had to pay commissions, and that's how they made their money. We've decided we don't want to do that. We've decided that we'll use our information as the way and people will make money off of us. That land was very, very nice for us. think I'm fine cracking here for a lot. Then cracking Relic. Do get punished by like shadows, but we have answers to shadows. I think a Fatal Push can kill the token under Battle School. Yes, it can. Obviously, I have another bobble here. It kind of sucks for us, but we have to crack there. Ooh, this is really nice for us. We could just be getting Fatal Pushed here, but I'm doubtful about that happening. The fact they could have Fatal Pushed us the turn before is Dismember. Alright, Dismember plays. And we've got some good cards off that let at the stage. There's some things that could be bad here, like, ooh, nothing? That's great for me. That's perfect for me. Perfect, perfect. I want to dart them first. No, I wanted the lands. I wanted to have the extra lands in play because we have like so much bonecrusher and all this stuff going on that the lands are useful. Sounds later. People are willing to sacrifice price for X product and service and move money. Yeah, it's like all social media, right? Like everything's free, but let's crack. Crack was somewhat sketchy, but looks like it's gonna work out for us. Buy all the cards. I do not. I am sponsored by Card Hoarders, so everything for me is free. 4-0 easy. I love playing in Shadow with this deck. The game's usually intricate. You have to think about them a lot. That game was not so much. But we should get a dunk on them, so that was nice. Usually it's favorable for you as well. Very interesting, yeah. I mean, I was more than happy to give Robinhood my information than to use like the what's it called? I literally just said commissions, yeah. I just put them in 3 times a week. Layers of the Dream Den, come on. I mean, I like playing Layers of the Dream Den. Saber is kind of stalkers. Thank you for the follow. FWDR. If you guys aren't following, completely free to do. Hit me up, please. You know, give me those freebies. On the other future match. Oh yeah. Oh. Deft Chad, thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Gotten your nanobot shot yet? No, I called yesterday. The place where I do my doctor's appointment stuff sent me a message to call them to set up the appointment. And then they just didn't, this is unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, we have to make the play. There's no way around it. But they told me to call them, and then I called them, and they said, leave your number, and we'll call you back. That was yesterday, so we'll see. Gotten first dose, yeah. I haven't gotten dosed yet. Hopefully one of these dies. There we go. That's good for me. There's one last week, and outside of some soreness, it was yeah. Some of my friends were kind of messed up by it. Some of them basically had nothing. So, you know, give and take. I urge after the second one. Yeah, the second one, I had one friend who was, like, messed up. You have to do this and then light the stage. We find a land drop. There's land drop and a bolt. Won't complain. I can season pyromancer away things if I want to, or blood moon them if they're going for Lyris. If they go like land Lyris, I'm snapping off blood moon. Yeah, I didn't do that. I like doing this to make my hand better and getting rid of Dart plus Blister Coil Weird here is the play. Didn't find another land, which is unfortunate, but I think Blood Moon's going to play a big part into winning this game, making it so that Lyris is like a non-existent card. But maybe that's wrong. Cold Sweats could not sleep or do anything, yeah. Obviously, face feels heavy after that day. Usually alarm soreness, yeah. The thing is, the last time I got a vaccine, which was, I think, like a couple months ago, it, like, made me sick for, like, 3 days. And that was just, like, a third dosage of... I can't even remember what it was, to be honest. It was... What was it called? It was, like, a 3-step vaccine. I think it was for HPV. And it, like, it messed me up. Like, I felt like I was dying. It's bad. They want to trade with this. I think I'm fine with that. Over losing a land here. Kind of sucks, but... this sucks a lot. I have to get rid of this, though. Next turn we'll just double Soul Scar Mage. Mr. Underbridge. No. I was like shivering, like couldn't sleep, like massive amounts of pain. It was bad. Soul Scar Mage. Soul Scar Mage. Who's on these Blood Moons, but you know, they're Blood Moons. We have another Blood Moon in our hands, so it's not that bad. Got a vaccine years. It'll be a nostalgic event, yeah. But hopefully, when I get the vaccine, it will not be that bad, and I know it'll almost surely not be that bad. It sucks a lot. I gotta do some blocking here. I have 2 cards, which sucks, but I'm gonna have to lose a land here. At least they have to make the first move. That is real bad for me. I have to do this now. Just hope for the best. F? F? Stream F? Stream F? Okay, looks like the stream just went down here for a second. Gotta check on what's going on. Oh, looks like it's starting up again. Looks like it's coming back. Slowly but surely. Yikes. Worst case scenario happened for me in that exchange, unfortunately. Need to find myself a land here. Now it's off. Oh, we're super duper dead here. It's like not discarding the moon and coming back to hurt us pretty badly. Not hitting these lands hurt a lot soon. Oh, I think I'm back. Am I back, guys? Am I back? We're back. Perfect. I think I'm losing this game, though. Okay. Let's see how much viewership I lost. Not probably over 100. Yeah, I'm dead to that, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got a feeling that Comcast is getting me on the internet right now. I think Blood Moon is not the way to go here. I think Relic is. F again? Really? Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. It's really, really unfortunate. My stream is just crashing a lot and I can't stream today. But we're going to continue recording for YouTube, so that's something at least. Checking my Comcast now to see if there's like something going on. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of premium infrastructure I subscribed for. I'm not sure why it is going down a lot. It's really unfortunate. Fairly annoying. Should have been hit by a cloud of death. C4, thanks for this follow, I appreciate it. Really, really annoying. Any idea? Oh my god. Why is it crashing? I was gonna check if I was over 2 terabytes because I read something that like when you go over 2 terabytes they start throttling you a bit, but didn't seem I'm not over that amount of usage this month. And this is not a hand that I can keep, unfortunately. This hand I can. I'm gonna ditch Relic. Actually, I could ditch a land. No, I'm gonna ditch Relic. It's brewing. How's it going, Sergeant Snuggles? I saw like a couple different people have been doing crushing in poker recently. That's kind of cool. The 5K PQ, yeah, that's crazy. Dart here would not be bad. I can dart them in light. It's not a bad draw either. Poker starts free rolling into the 5K. God, that's crazy. I know they're gonna light up the stage here most likely, which I'm fine with if I get a bonecrusher this down. bolt it, see what happens. I think they won 200 now with potential win another 108k. Yeah, sometimes it's lucky. Surprised PokerStars free rolled some of their like streamers into these tournaments. They're like huge tournaments, but I guess people will stream them and then it gets people into it. So that's something. Genic growth. Okay. It's annoying, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this. You know, if they somehow like have a win next turn, you know they got me. Unless they want another way to stream them. Oh, I guess that's fair. I completely forgot about Core Firewalker. That's difficulty to deal with. So play this out. Hopefully they don't have Bolt. Bolt would be a disaster, but that's how it goes. Can't dodge, it seems like. I'm like close to dead to this just Core Firewalker, unfortunately. And that's the way it goes. Forgot I have that. Forgot I had that one. That's something for me. That's something for me. Maybe, just maybe we'll get out of this one. They play ball here. I think I'm just going to bonecrusher this. I'm going to start with bonecrusher here, see if they have mutagenic growth. Let's start with this. If they have mutagenic growth, I'll firebolt it. And then play out the bonecrusher. Actually not that worried about them having 2 more damage here. And me getting down this I think is better. Because it also makes so they can't really play another Core Firewalker or any 2-drop into the blast zone. Did I win game 1? I did not. I did not win game 1, unfortunately. Path to exile. Yeah. I think we have to take like 1 hit here and then blast zone it. Make it so we're not as like susceptible. like them just playing another one because they're a pretty bad spot. They just play another one here. They could have 2s in their hand that we're good against as well. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Let's crack this now. Get to go get Obosh to the hand. That's Soul Scar Mage. Pass the turn. I don't think they're gonna use Path if they have it on this. Hopefully they don't have another Core Firewalker. That would be a disaster. Assume it's just a mountain here. Crack this. Yep. Yep. That was to be expected. I think I'm actually just gonna Firebolt here, just so I can get in some extra damage before my Obosh almost surely gets pathed. And we're gonna be using the Seasoned Pyromancer next turn anyway, so I won't have as much mana as possible. Hello, X-Whale. We're back up to 100 viewers. Okay, it's not so bad. Not so bad that we lost internet for a bit. Let's see how good their hand is. I have the path here. I'm gonna be blocking the Swift Spear. Something. On this Invis train, I saw it. No, I'm not. I don't really know that much about Invis, and it looks like something I don't really want to be on the train of. I mean, if you're on the right end of it, it's looking good. Like, when I looked at it, it literally looked like it goes up and down a lot. It's not something I want to, like, deal with. Like, a couple months ago it was like 23, now it's 26, but like right before, like this week is at 10, so it's like, you know, anything can happen. You know, things like PLTR down 31% over the last 3 months, yeah, it's like not that interested. Don't really want to be incredibly volatile right now. Opponent didn't attack, that's really good for me. Oh yeah, my opponent already used Lyris, so. I feel like they probably don't have Bolt, as they've used a couple of them, so I think getting in here is a good idea. They could have Dart here, which kind of sucks, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. So they probably have Dart here. They're willing to make a block like that. Not the end of the world. I think I still like the attack. Got in 6 damage there. May somehow be able to beat this Core Firewalker. Well, they have 2 cards in hand now. Let's see what they are. Anamorphose, not bad. Got some life for free. We're 4-0, right? Yeah, we're 4-0, but down a game right now. Out of stage, yuck. Apart mutagenic growth. Well, they gotta rip apart this. If they want to. Probably should. Mono Red Prowess that's not so bad. Yeah, that's true. Attack here. Are you gonna growth? I assume a growth is possible. Let me just wait a turn. It's 4 damage. Oh, they have nothing left in hand. Okay, that's nice for me. I think I'm gonna firebolt them and then crack this. Firebolt them, puts them down to 10. A couple different draws that are good. Pyro tokens. I think I'm fine just doing this, trying to find something to like kill here, like Bolt can kill. They're gonna dart me. Like that's really good. Puts in some extra damage, puts them down to 4. Yeah. Need to rip on me to win this game at this point. Let's see if they can do it. It's not a bad one for them to draw. That's a good one for me to draw, though. That's a good one for me to draw, though. That's a good one. That's a good one. So I call an above average draw step. Let's bring in this card. Blood Moon is sketch. Still have in my deck. Get rid of this. And get rid of 1 relic is fine. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm excited to not draw on a land. I'm excited. You guys excited? Mutagenic. There you go, mutagenic. You have to do it every time. It's just the way it goes. And we do have these blast zones, so it's not the end of the world. Have double mutagenic. Okay, thank God they didn't. That's interesting. That was a big game. Now we gotta put this up to 2 and just crack down both of those. So good for us. Put players to the hand now, unfortunately. Gonna crack these now. Messed that up. I should have not tapped my knot in there because now I'm forced into doing this instead of leaving up dart. It's not the end of the world, but it's still annoying. Yeah. Not the end of the world, but annoying nonetheless. This is problematic. Not as problematic as it was. What you got, opponent? That's a problem. Well, they're forcing to crack in their shrine now, aren't they? Well, hopefully they don't just have enough burn to throw at my face. That would be unfortunate. Don't throw burn spells at my face, please. Yikes. Yikes. Gosh. Ay, man. Man was so good versus me. Man was just so good versus me. Disaster. Disaster. Not grab Obosh. I thought leaving up Blast Zone to go up to 2 is more important in case of a core Firewalker, seeing as I'm at 4 life. It's good. This looks like it's a bad one. Let's see. What's this card? Game Goth. Remember when the Hero's Wrath was like an expensive card? Well, if you watch this on YouTube and you like seeing me, you know, disconnect from my stream, you know, have unfortunate luck in the end, not get the 5-0, make sure to give me a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.